My name is Ed Nadia, and I'm one of the coaches at Ottawa City Soccer Club.
What leagues or teams do students in the elite program play with?
So the students in the elite program will play with our surf competitive players. So they'll play in tournaments within Canada and the US, as well as competition within Canada and the United States.
How many hours of training would students normally have in a week?
So the students would usually have about 4 or 5 events a week, usually 3 training sessions in a game or 4 training sessions in a game. And training sessions can last anywhere between sort of 75 to 90 minutes. So you're looking at about 6, 7, 8 hours of training and games a week.
Do you assess the students upon entering the academy?
Yeah, we'll do assessments. We look at their technical skills. We sort of have 4 pillars that we'll look at: technical, tactical, psycho, and physical stuff that we'll kind of assess when we do the assessments with them. And we look at overall kind of how they fit into the program, how they fit into all the different aspects of our club.
What does the training program entail, and what does a typical session look like?
So a regular training session with us would usually kind of go around a game, activity game. So we'll start with some sort of small-sided games, and then we'll elaborate and get bigger as they go along. We'll then have a specific topic of the week or of that training session. So that could be a technical aspect, it could be a tactical aspect that we will focus on in that training session. And then usually we end the training session with another game. And that game is then to see how have players sort of learned throughout the session. Are they able to transfer what we've worked on throughout the session into the game at the end?
Have you ever had international students participate in the academy?
Yes, we've had international students that usually join at different periods throughout the year, depending on their schedule and our schedule. We're usually very flexible to make sure that we accommodate their needs and what they might need. We've even had players from other nations that actually play for junior international teams that have joined us and taken part in our academy.
Do you have any examples of international students excelling or achieving notable success at the academy?
Yeah, we've had some players, like I say, actually go on and play for the junior national teams that have taken part in our academy. And we've also had some of our players that have had the opportunity to go play overseas. They've joined in. We had a player that actually went over to the UK and played in a tournament in London. We've had a player that played in the Super Cup in Northern Ireland and actually managed to play against Manchester United's youth academy. And he did very, very well there. And after that tournament, he actually got selected to go to the FC Bayern Youth Cup in Bayern Munich, with Bayern Munich. So some massive success there from us.
What are the benefits of soccer, and how do these benefits impact students and players?
Well, I think soccer and sport in general can transcend so many different things. You know, it's not just about being able to kick the ball and being a good athlete, but it's being a good person. You can learn so many skills around playing sport. And I mean, for me, soccer, of course, because that's my main sport, but just sport in general, just working with other people, being respectful, learning punctuality, learning discipline. There's so many things around sport that just transcends playing just the actual sport itself.
Well, thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate what you're doing for students in general.
Well, thank you.